I just enrolled in a Harvard course, pink plush iDog speaker. I just still haven't figured out how to be normal about it. I'm gonna shit myself. Hi, hello. It's been a while. Don't mind my hair, I let it air dry. I went to sleep with it half wet. This is the pizza I made yesterday, and it's gonna be my little, I guess you could still call it lunch, 3 p.m. I have been so off my vlog game. I want to say lately, but it's been months. It's fun, but it overwhelms me at the same time. I don't know how to stop it from overwhelming me. So I just kind of stopped vlogging, which is a shame because I really do enjoy it. I just still haven't figured out how to be normal about it and not, spend every waking moment editing or filming or both. Because that's I don't want that. I don't get paid for YouTube. I'm not going to sink all my free time into it. Yeah, I'm waiting for, funnily enough, a video to finish exporting. And then I don't know what I'm going to do. I've been, I don't know, maybe depressed is exaggerating it, but I've just not been well. I don't know what I want to do. I'm bored with everything. Nothing brings me joy, nothing excites me. I've just kind of been existing. I don't know why I'm talking about this. It makes me uncomfortable. It really does. I've also been thinking about dyeing my hair again. Let me find the one singular picture I've seen of this hair color. It's like a dark copper, but not too red. I don't know how to describe it. I've been thinking about that. Then again, I don't know if that exact shade would suit me, but I don't want anything lighter or more blonde caramelly. And I don't even know in general if I want to do all that work, because this is 3 or 4 years of black box dye, and I'd have to get new extensions and then dye them and then have the roots, and it's not, I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if I want to do that. It would be cute though. I know I just got new glasses like a month ago, month and a half, two, actually, whatever. I just got new glasses, but I have been thinking about getting some of those. Like, I'm probably not going to do it because literally, like, I just got new glasses and I'm very blind, so my prescription is so expensive. But I have been thinking about getting a pair of those like tiny rectangular, those like tiny Y2K office siren glasses. I don't know how else to describe them. Maybe it's also bayonetta glasses. I just think they're so cute. It's probably not going to happen. A bitch can dream though. Another thing that kind of has kept me from vlogging lately is that I just end up hating everything I film. And I think it's like the most boring shit ever, which to be fair, it is. So I just kind of film and then put a lot of time into filming sometimes and then just delete everything, which is so like discouraging because then I'm like, why put in the time if I'm just going to delete everything? But I still can't stop myself from yapping at my camera because I have no one to yap at in real life and people online don't like me. So also, another thing I've been thinking about lately is why the fuck is it so hard to make friends, especially on YouTube? Like I try. I would like to have YouTube friends, like creative friends, but a lot of them are just so, I don't know, I don't want to say mean, but a lot of people on YouTube are so like uppity and they just like will not interact with you, and it's just like weird. I don't know where I was going with this. I would like to make YouTube friends, creative friends. I really can't seem to finish a thought and my light keeps going out, so I might as well finish eating my pizza and try this again later. Maybe when my hair doesn't look like complete shit. Only like half shit. I just enrolled in a Harvard course. It is what is it called? It's free. It's free to audit. The only thing you would have to pay is if you want like a certificate. Don't ever want a certificate, to be fair. It's like $70. It's an online course. It's called Omens, Oracles, and Prophecies. I'm like right at the beginning of it, so I have no idea if it's any good. But I recently, after like years and years of being semi-interested but not interested enough, started diving into like the very basics of astrology, like beyond being like, oh, I'm a Gemini, I love gossiping, not very far beyond, but like a little bit. And I came across this course and it's free and I have time. So I guess I'm doing a course on divination. Slay. I just needed to tell someone that I'm doing smart people things and learning stuff. Hi, I got a package and I think I know what's in it. And if I'm right, I'm so excited. I don't mind my hair. It is way too hot to do any sort of styling, so this was my attempt at like rope braids, and it did not turn out how I was expecting. Whatever, I don't care. It is what I thought it was gonna be. It's a pink plush iDog speaker. I'm gonna go put in batteries and then we're gonna try her out. Okay. She's got the batteries in. Let's turn her on. Moment of truth. I'm gonna shit myself. Okay, well, she came with this cable, which is really cool that they send a cable. I hope it works. I've got my iPod, so what are we gonna listen to? What's not gonna get me a copyright strike? We're gonna try a demo in hopes I don't get copyright struck. I don't know. Yes, it's Metro Station. Mind your business. I'm so excited. I love her. I think there's like other stuff you can do with these. I don't know. I haven't looked up a menu. I just saw this on Vinted for like 10 euros and I knew I had to get it and I purchased it and now she's here. And I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I love her. I'm bored. So I will once more attempt to give myself lash extensions and hope I don't feel ugly with them, like I always do. I had these on like 2-ish weeks ago and I really like these. The only thing is I'm not sure if they're meant for like the quote unquote permanent lash extensions because they started falling apart on me on like day 3. So maybe it was user error. I don't know. This came with lashes. As you can see, I've used them like 1 or 2 times. I'm gonna try these and probably get annoyed in the process. Wish me luck. I'll see you when I'm done or have given up. Change of plans. We are using these. The other ones look dumb as shit. And we're done. Unfortunately, I will just have to live with the fact that these last like 3 days on me before disintegrating. Again, might be user error. And now I need to find where I bought these again and then order a bunch more because I only have 1 more use left. All the little disgusting ones at the bottom are used with normal lash glue. So I should probably throw them out as well, but I have lashes again. I feel so pretty with them. I should probably do my eyebrows as well while I'm at it, but I don't know where I put my brow and lash color. So that's... Also, I should be doing other stuff. To be fair, I have other things to do. I just felt like I needed a little beauty day, you know? My lashes are hanging on by a fucking thread. I only did them like 3 days ago. So I don't know, maybe this is a sign I should be finding different lashes. I'm also extensionless once again. I'm gonna get into that in like 2 seconds. I realized I don't show what I eat anymore in my vlogs, which to be fair is one of my favorite things. I love knowing what people are eating. I made This is a huge portion for sitting. Also, don't like the fact it's in a Pyrex cup. I don't like doing unneeded dishes. Anyway, I made bread dumplings and bacon lentils yesterday. The bacon is just smoked tofu fried until it's like a little crispy to get the bacony flavor, I guess. That's so good. I love bread dumplings so much. They've been my favorite food since I was a kid. So the reason I took up my extensions again is because I've been dealing with hair loss for a couple of months now. And like this started before the extensions. And I don't think the extensions made it worse by any means. It's just been bad since like April. It's finally time I start doing something about this. And there's some like scalp treatment thingies, serums, whatever, that you need to put on your hair, and it's a lot easier without hair extensions in. So I took them out and I'm so sad. I feel so ugly, but I will do it if it helps with my hair loss, because I'm not exaggerating. I cannot run my fingers through my hair anymore without having a bunch of hair then stuck to my hand. It is bad. Every time I wash my hair, there's just clumps in the shower. Every time I brush my hair, my brush is just like full of hair. It's bad. It is really, really bad. So I'm finally doing something about it. I love carbs so much. I was going to talk about something else, but I cannot remember what it was. So there's still a shit ton left because I made way too much. Yes, I'm on the floor because the lighting in my bedroom is abysmal once the sun goes down. And I don't feel like setting up filming lights right now. Everywhere I turn is horrible. Whatever, I'm back in my usual corner because that simply was not it, babes. Anyway, as I was saying, I really miss having my long hair, especially when I'm filming, because I look like a fucking egg no matter what I do. And I really don't like the way my hair looks when it's down, especially not at the moment. And I just have like some form of serum, oil, whatever. I always have something on my fucking scalp because all my anti-hair loss shit came recently and I'm just using everything. Whatever. Not what I was wanting to talk about. I finished the fucking Harvard course within like 3 or 4 days. It was very shallow overall. I would not recommend it, especially not to pay for it. Like it's very, I guess if you have absolutely zero knowledge on like divination and stuff like that, it's free. Go have a look at it. I feel like especially if you're someone who does enjoy the occasional Wikipedia deep dive on their own accord, do that instead. They literally link a Wikipedia article about like different forms of divination, and with all, I think like 12 different types of divination that they talk about, they don't go really any deeper than like the first paragraph on the Wikipedia page of each thing. So those are my 2 cents on that. I didn't fully hate it. I'm glad it was free. I can't really recommend it for anyone looking for anything past like an overview of like divination stuff. And so because I got done with that so much more quickly than I thought, I decided I needed to tackle the next thing on stuff that I've been meaning to try or do or whatever, and that is 3D sculpting. I don't know if I've talked about this on my channel or anywhere really, but I went to art school for animation specifically. So I did also learn some 3D modeling, 3D animation, 3D stuff, whatever. And in school, I hated it. I could not get the hang of it. My teacher was lovely, but it just wasn't it for me. And then recently I kept seeing Nomad Sculpt, which is an iPad app, on my TikTok For You page. And I was like, let me see, because I was fully prepared for it to be like a subscription model and you'd have to pay like 100 euros per year or whatever. No, it's a one-time purchase and it's like 20 euros. So I downloaded it and I've been 3D modeling. Now, mind you, I was not very good at it in school. I had like a C average all the way through high school in 3D modeling. So I would consider myself like a total beginner, because I am starting from scratch and trying so hard to sit through beginner tutorials, because I know like how to use some stuff, but not everything. So I need the beginner tutorials, but a good third of it really, really bores me because I know those things and it's whatever. Anyway, I've made a couple of things and I've been having actually a lot of fun 3D sculpting. It's a little different than the technique that I was taught in school, which I hated if I hadn't established that by now. And so the way the app that I'm using now works is that you basically play with things like Play-Doh or clay or whatever. And I've been having so much fun. I'm going to show you some stuff I made. Starting off strong with the first thing back I ever made a couple of days ago. No tutorial, no nothing. I couldn't figure out how to load in reference images. I was raw dogging that shit. Okay, reserve your judgment. Yeah, it is very, very much iconic though. I do really love him. I'm so sad I didn't save this project. I only have the picture, but yeah. Up next, I also made this. It's turning, but very, very slowly. I followed a tutorial to make this. I feel like it barely looks like the tutorial at all. I'm going to also link the thing I followed in the description box if I don't forget, because it was a really good tutorial. Yeah, it's just a little skull guy in a lantern and it's turning very, very slowly. And the lantern is all shiny and gold. And I think that makes it look way more impressive than it actually is. And the last thing that I can show you for now is my cappuccino. She's a little kitty cat cup with coffee in it. This one's a little bit more janky again because I didn't follow a tutorial. Because I learned how to do it doesn't look how it's supposed to or how I wanted it to look. I guess you could still say learned. Because I learned how to do the whipped cream and I really wanted to do something with the whipped cream because it's such a fun shape. But I didn't want to do just an ice cream cone because that's like too easy. So I decided to torture myself instead and make a little coffee mug with a cat face. So that's what I've been up to. If this is the last clip I film for this vlog, thank you so much for hanging out with me today and listening to me yap. I feel like this one is all over the place, genuinely. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.